Hey, let's get it, man. Fight week. We ain't leading, but we right there. Where we at? Oh, we right there, Metro Manila. Let's get it. Let's get it. Feel me? Brent Funeka, whatever. Funeka. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get to it.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
His adversary, by way of San Juan, Funeka.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Real Deal is a real treat for these fans. A pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, bang, he's rushing to that fire. Wants to start the fire.
A lot of advantages here with a speedy fighter against a fighter with low stamina. What does he have to be careful of, though?
That he doesn't burn himself out. That he doesn't go out there so fast he gets ahead of his own pace.
Real Deal is well off the mark that time. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Real Deal. Halfway through round number 1. Real Deal's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good, solid right hand he lands there. Not able to land the uppercut. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And he ties up on the inside. Focus. 10 seconds to go in this round.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
We got it.
You won that round, all right?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
A good block. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Close the jab. And he just holds on there. Real Deal showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. In your career, Teddy, you've trained all different kinds of fighters, from their mental makeup to their physical gifts. Is there a common trait that those who achieve to the highest level all have during their training?
If they don't have it when they start, Joe, they develop it. And what that is, an understanding and a separation of the truth from the lies. What I mean by that is they start to understand that they can control things, that things are not in the other guy's control. Early on, fighters think that it's out of their control. It's just a matter of getting in there and hoping that they can get through things. It's always in their control. They can always make a choice to deal with something, to find a way through something. And they can always make a choice not to. And I think the other thing that I try to impress on them and that they have to find out is that everything is a moment, just like in life. It's only a moment. You know, we're talking about 3-minute rounds. There might only be 20 seconds in that round that really you have to deal with something that is really, really difficult. But when pressure comes along, time gets distorted. And you start to think that it's infinite, that it's going to go on forever and ever. And good fighters, fighters that stay around to learn these lessons, they find out it is only a moment. And if I make the right choice, I'm going to get past that, and I'll be on to the next thing.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And another right hand comes in. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Real deal's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Now that's some fine work right there by Real Deal. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Well-placed left hand there.
Head body.
Real Deal's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Back to the body!
That right there. That right there. He boxing just like that.
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon
Back
tonight.
off the ropes!
Flush right hand to the head. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm.
Oh, and there you go. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
There you go.
Keep that head moving. Left and right, left and right.
He just missed that shot up top. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut.
Let's see some more head movement.
Oh, a good right hand by Real Deal.
Inside,
down, the final moments of this round. Good way to protect the midsection. Real Deal's coming off a round where he scored big. He scored the knockdown. I suppose right now he's got to think to himself, Teddy, how did I do that, and how can I do that again?
He should think that to himself. That's what his corner's there for, to remind him. You know how you did it? Do it again.
Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Real Deal. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Keep working the body.
Right back to it to the head. Halfway into round number 5 here. Real Deal's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Nowhere close that punch by Real Deal.
That's where you want to be.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer's not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And that's the end of round 5. I can't imagine that this is how he thought this fight would play out, Teddy. He's being peppered by headshots.
Yeah, but you got to wonder about what went on in training camp. I mean, did they work on defense at all? I mean, I haven't seen his head move once.
Clean shot with the right.
Stay focused on the inside.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Real Deal's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Able to counter that attack. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Halfway through round 6, and now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Able to dismiss that body shot. Real Deal's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Bang the body. Relax, relax.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. There's the combo to the body.
Keep moving.
Well, you can mark down another round for him there with his precise, accurate punching. What does his opponent have to do?
He has to feint a little bit. Feinting is the kryptonite to timing. It throws it off. You know, you feint and you're going to throw something, you don't throw it. And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feinting. That's the key.
Good flush shot upstairs. Real Deal's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them were watching them. They're getting through, and you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing one or two at you, he's throwing combinations.
Big shot, the left crashed home. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game. 1 second you're in control, the next second you're not.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, and banging away he goes. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. That's classic work with the double jab. Good job staying away from the danger there. And we come to the end of the round.
Done. I want you to double up on that jab and finish off with a hook, okay? One.
As we open up round 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard, and it is much the same. All these rounds now starting to just blur together. They're taking the same exact form, one guy dominating the other.
Yeah, and the one who's dominating, why should he change? Of course he's not going to change. All the emphasis, all the burden now is on the opponent. He's got to change something.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up those darn punches.
Good return fire that time.
Uppercut.
The halfway point of round number 8. And he counters back with a big shot.
Now focus.
Solid. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
There you go. Look. Watch the hook.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. And this round comes to an end. Real Deal's performance has been consistent tonight. All night long, we've seen the same thing. Scoring to his opponent's head from the outside.
Well, if it's not broke, why fix it, Joe? He's doing exactly what he should be doing. Now it's up to his opponent to change something here.
Making adjustments are such a big part of the sport of boxing. It is the sweet science indeed. Now we have an opponent who is knocked down, who switches up his style. But if you're on the other side, how do you react to that?
Well, in my way, I say, hey, this is a polygraph test. This is a lie detector test to a fighter. It's telling me that he really is hurt. You know, he's not going to tell me that verbally. He's not going to say, hey, I'm hurt.
Oh, what a left hand. Solid right by Real. What a big shot. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Real Deal's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
What? You boys don't be wanting to stay down, man. But we gonna get that knockout. I don't care how long it takes. You getting them late rounds? Hey, I'm trying to knock you out.
That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.
Hey, I mean, hey, we're doing good. Hey, second round wasn't good. 42%. I was throwing a lot of punches. Like I was trying to knock him out then. $59%. It's alright. Alright. I'm talking about these fighters don't be wanting to stay there, getting knocked down 4 times. Alright, man, that's a wrap. That is a wrap.